Hello. So today's Wednesday. It's about 4:45. We're about to pick John up. About to pick him up from BWI. I'm also excited to get to know John because we don't really know each other right now. We're more just acquaintances, and so I look forward to just growing that relationship with him.
I'm excited about just growing under you guys, whether it be through music, through the Word of God, heart of worship.
Weather's gonna make you a stronger man.
Amen to that.
It's gonna rain a lot.
Yeah.
A goodbye to the bitterness and silly.
For me, it's nothing but the blood. The reason being is we all know the song, along with other hymns. So for me personally, I grew up learning that song from my mother, learning it in Korean, the whole Chansonga book. I want to see where now I grew up as both a musician and just a believer of Christ, and I want to see this whole project itself, but like what new can I pull out from this very old song that impacted me when I was a little child.
To anything that keeps me home from you.
Yeah. So this is the studio here.
Nice.
Let's see.
That's a blue preamp.
It's humble setup we got here, but gets the job done.
This is awesome.
What are we doing?
We're jamming.
We're going over the songs and then going over the schedule. Alright, so today we just chilled, and tomorrow we'll start recording first with the scratch tracks, and then Friday we'll be focusing on drums. We're gonna work on bass and then hopefully some guitars, and then Sunday we have church. We'll try to finish up the guitars. Monday we'll work on keys, and then Tuesday and Wednesday with our reserve for vocals. Actually, I'll just go through all of them.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Now my great Father and I thy true Son, now in me dwelling, and I with thee one.
Actually, you can play violin, right?
Kind of.
Why don't we do that? Because I have the music.
This guy. Leh.
I sing nothing but the blood of Jesus.
The way they're worded, they feel kind of ancient, or like kind of like historical, right? Like they're like historical poems, basically. And so for me, like a lot of the stylistic choices that go into it, I don't like messing too much with how it feels to the point where it doesn't have that like old feeling of roots and like the glory, and you can tell they're written like in blood, like a lot of these hymns, like through suffering, you know. Like I feel like when you change it too much, it takes away from that like the depth of like that intimacy and glory that, you know, the original writers probably experienced. I like to keep the chords and the melodies kind of faithful, whereas the arrangements change or are a bit more modernized.
Prayers and smiles, smiles. Mama turns round to me with tired eyes looking for a relief, and I just say,
What can we do? What can we say? Where do we go? When life is slipping away from our grasp. Can't help a race, can't help a...
Woo! That sound though.
Hey Sam, what are we working on right now?
We're laying down the bass tracks for all of the hymns, so they might be scratch tracks or just like one main instrument, so like the keyboard parts. We should do like a just small harmony there. Roll again. The blood makes me white as snow. No other things I know. Lord, it's only Well, I think the most important thing, especially with a lot of these hymns, is that people sing to them. I feel like in a lot of modern worship music, the art of congregational singing is kind of lost. So our goal is to keep the songs simple in a sense, musically excellent, but also simple enough that the most important thing that is encouraged while listening to it is singing along with it.